Well, it seems like conflict between the United States and Iran is growing more intense, and now the latest point of contention comes in the form of an Iranian government-sponsored app that comes with a built-in sticker that says "Death to America." This is President Trump continues to say that he's looking to end Obama's Iranian nuclear deal. Here now to discuss, Amber Athey, reporter for the Daily Caller, and Zuhdi Jasser, founder and president of the American Islamic Forum for Democracy and retired U.S. Navy Lieutenant Commander. Zuhdi, let me speak to you about this. I thought this was really interesting because if you read between the lines, they're promoting this death to America in part because of the unpopularity of the government there. I mean, there's some serious issues within Iran that perhaps we could take advantage of.
Oh, absolutely, and thank you for covering this, because there is a slowly growing storm in Iran against the theocrats. This revolution may be more powerful than the one in '09 that Obama ignored, where we actually have those coming against the Iranian theocrats. So what are the theocrats doing? The Khomeinists are beginning to rally their base, radicalize their base by using apps, emojis that tell them death to America. Because just a few days ago, there was a video released that said, our enemy is not America, our enemy is right here in the mosques, in the government. So the revolution that is starting to grow, with 10,000 now tortured and imprisoned in just the last 2 months, few hundred dead, is growing. They're trying to pull money out of banks. They're trying to hurt the economy. So they've shut down Telegram. And the government, we talk about Russian bots and foreign intervention. Imagine your own government with SS-type military-armed intelligence operatives working social media to push and radicalize any population that agrees with the government. That's exactly what's happening in Tehran right now.
And of course, this morning, President Trump, this is one of the topics that he hit on in his interview with Fox and Friends. Let's take a listen.
Iran is a real problem for this country. The president made a horrible deal. When I say the president, I'm talking about past administration, made a horrible deal. And all they do is scream death to America, death to America. And by the way, they're not screaming it so much anymore. They were screaming it with him. They don't scream it with me.
Amber, your thoughts?
Well, look, I think when someone tells you who they are, you should listen. And finally, it seems like President Donald Trump is listening when Iran says that they hate America. And the media has been gaslighting the American people, telling them that when Iran says death to America, they actually mean death to American foreign policy. And I'd love to know why that's the case, considering they just had an incredibly favorable deal with the last administration. So Donald Trump is finally stepping up to the plate and saying, if you say death to America, then I'm going to take you at your word. They've been chanting this for years now, and I think it's finally time that when someone tells us that they hate America, we should probably believe them and take appropriate action.
You know, Zuhdi, of course, Macron suggested yesterday, speaking to reporters, that we are going to get out of this Iranian nuclear deal. President Trump wants a deal that he's able to put together. Do you agree with that? Do you think we should get out of it?
Oh, absolutely. And how they brand it doesn't matter. I mean, France might try to brand it as 2.0 or 3.0, but France is so compromised because of the kleptocratic interests of the French, with already airline deals and other things with the sanctions that they want to try to avoid. The bottom line is President Trump has clearly said the deal was trash. It needs to move forward so that it's not only just long-range missiles, but anything that can strike at Israel, Saudi Arabia, or destabilize the region needs to be part of this deal. President Obama focused simply on the nuclear element, which wasn't even effective anyway, with false inspections, etc., and ignored all of the ballistic, traditional type of weaponry and missiles that are still a major threat to the destabilization of the region.
Thank you both very, very much. Really appreciate it.